he doesn't watch it. Yeah.
I want to thank the little boy for mentioning Facebook, because I'm so old that I'm overwhelmed by Facebook. I'm completely overwhelmed. Now, I do have some of my friends and my family on there, but most of them I don't know. I'm a karaoke guy, so anyone that says I want to be your friend, I figure, ooh, they could come where I work, and I don't want to make anyone mad, so everybody's my friend. But the people I know, they post once a week. This is how I'm doing. This is how your cousin Shirley's doing. But the people I don't know, every 2 or 3 minutes, I have to know everything you're doing every 2 or 3 minutes, and I don't know who you are. And I try not to be nosy. I don't want to get into your business, but something will catch your eye, and you will end up spending a whole weekend reading about someone you don't know. Stephanie's had a bad week at work. So Stephanie's going home and she's going to turn her ringer off, and she's not going to talk to anybody, especially boys. And I'll have you can text me if you need me. Stephanie is playing Bejeweled. Golden Girls, yay! I wish I had some of those tacos on the commercial. Did you see those tacos? Stephanie is Sebastian the Crab in the Little Mermaid quiz. Those tacos were yummy, but I don't love them as much as I love Steven. Stephanie is in a relationship with Steven Biggerstaff. Stephanie is listening to Shiny Happy People by R.E.M. Holy shit, you lying bastard! Stephanie is single. Stephanie is listening to The Cure. You know, I always thought of myself as a really good judge of people and character, but apparently I can be lied to and lied to and lied to right to my face, and I don't even know about it. Stephanie is watching chimpanzee riding on a Segway. Really? Did you really have to shovel all that crap into me just to get a little anal? Really? Well, I guess we're both assholes then. And then a girl you haven't seen in 2 years, you run into at Burger King on Monday. What do you say to her now? It's like you've been outside her window. Hi, Steph. What'd you get up to this weekend? Oh, nothing much. How about you? Well, I let a no-good lying son of a bitch trick me into trading butt sex for tacos, but other than that, wait a minute, I had to, because Oprah says that's sharing common ground. Now it's the new year, and everyone's making their resolutions. I need to know, how many of you smoke? I need to see the smokers. Okay, there's not a lot, but I have a message from a non-smoker. I need to tell these smokers this. Don't quit. Don't stop smoking. There's no reason to stop smoking. No one should talk you into stop smoking, because death and disease will find you anywhere you are for no reason. Cancer is not a vampire. It doesn't have to be invited. My mother has never smoked a day in her life, and is currently in Texas because she had her tongue removed, because she got tongue cancer. There's only been 6 known cases of tongue cancer. They all happen to rodeo clowns and truck drivers who've been chewing tobacco for 50 years. My grandmother is 90 and has been smoking since she was in the 3rd grade. She's fine. She cooks and cleans and plays cards and goes dancing. My mother has never touched a cigarette in her life and has lost the ability to eat and speak. My Nana is basically the smoke monster from Lost, and that bitch goes boot scooting every Friday. Health is a myth. It's put together to sell Bowflexes and shake weights and all that other shit. If I want to eat 3 Big Macs in a sitting, I'm eating it, because it does not matter. The only difference in healthy people and unhealthy people is healthy people die jogging. Unhealthy people die sitting on a couch watching Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm in my 40s now, and I am the oldest member of my family that doesn't have diabetes. So all the younger relatives are always, texting me and asking, like, what's your secret? What's the trick to not having diabetes in your 40s? And I tell them, well, number 1, I eat whatever I want, and I don't exercise. Number 2, last time I saw a doctor I was about 10. So, I might be going blind, and my left foot works on Wednesdays, and my urine kind of smells like cotton candy, but it's better than having diabetes. Because I don't want to be diagnosed with shit. I don't want to know what's going on with me. I don't want to know at all. I figure, I'd rather just find out in the autopsy. They could just be like, okay, he had diabetes, and he had heart disease, and cancer of the hair, and apparently his blood glows in the dark and can dissolve metal. I figure if I need to know what killed me, somebody will tell me when I get to hell, and be like, really? What? How did I get lupus? Because I don't want to live the life of a sick person. I can be sick, but I don't want to know I'm sick. Who wants to die in a hospital bed, surrounded by friends and family? Like, I would rather be found in a Red Roof Inn, handcuffed to a dwarf, surrounded by Snickers wrappers. I want them to figure out what happened to me on forensic files. Okay? So, I don't want to be sick, and I'm really sorry, and I'm going to apologize to the building that I'm not going to be saving the environment anytime soon. I don't think a person can. I don't think there's a reason to be green or blue or any other emergency color, because once again, I think that is a myth. I think saving the environment is something that can't be done. I think a CEO of a big company was stopped in traffic in front of like a Starbucks and saw a drum circle of hippies, and he's thinking to himself, I may never get them to bathe, but I bet you I can get them to clean up after themselves. And after spending millions of dollars on an ad campaign, suddenly they're separating their garbage and they're putting it in this and they're putting it in that. In 3 years, we're going to have hippies on hamster wheels out in front of every restaurant going, I'm providing safe energy that doesn't pollute the groundwater. So I personally am never going to save the environment. But I am willing to save the planet. Not by using my own grocery bags. But if I can do it in a Michael Bay fashion, I will save the planet anytime you need it. If you need me to get into a space shuttle and go into a meteor that's rocketing towards Earth, I'm in. If you want me to fly an old crop duster into an invading alien horde, I'm your Huckleberry. If you want to put my karaoke ass in a giant drill with Hillary Swank, and so we can go and get, well, I don't know what I do on that mission. But I would love to see the trailer for the movie, though. Just be in a bunker under the White House, and there'd be a scientist who's always screaming at the vice president, because the president doesn't take that shit. He's screaming at the vice president, and he's like, the Earth is doomed! We're all going to be destroyed unless you can find a fat guy in pajamas willing to sing Sex on Fire by the Kings of Leon to an underground race of lava men who will destroy the Earth's core if their demands are not met. And then the camera slowly pans over to Tommy Lee Jones, stirring a cup of coffee. And he pulls that spoon out and he sees my phone number engraved on the back of it. And he goes, gentlemen, I think I know the man you're looking for. My name is Rasmus.